Yo, 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 hit him high, hit him low. All right, we're gonna skip the Pleasant Street. What the fuck today, guys? Oh my goodness. I mean, what the hell happened? We had this whole thing planned out. I mean, obviously, you see the background, very fun. Kame House, Dragon Ball Z. We're gonna do a whole episode. We still will. We're still gonna get into that. But dear God, what just happened this morning? 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, we get a notification that Carlos Correa has essentially reneged on his agreement with the San Francisco Giants and is now a New York Met. Kyle, instant reactions from you. What were your thoughts there?
I think for me, I'm just kind of confused on what caused the whole breakdown. Was it really because of a problem with the what you call it?
The physical.
Yeah, the physical. Or was it because they wanted to change the parameters on the contract, or Carlos Correa just really wanted to leave? But I think the biggest part that's crazy for me is that Cohen really came through and was like, yo, we want to get another big fish to, complete this whole team to go out and win the whole thing. I don't really care if I got to pay 100 million luxury tax. Let's go get him if he's still available. So that's the crazy part for me.
Julian, to you now. The real question is, who are
Yeah.
you more obsessed with not sleeping? Is it John Heyman, Scott Morris, or Steve Cohen?
Steve Cohen. Oh, no, because I heard he was in Hawaii when this happened. So it's probably around probably John Heyman. John Heyman definitely was not sleeping.
Okay. I mean, do you think he's had a good night's sleep since Arson Judge?
No, not sin. I don't think he's had a
Okay.
good day since Carson Judge until today.
Okay, fair enough. Um, so like Julian, walk me through what's your thoughts here then on how this comes together and sort of what this means going forward.
Well, my first initial thought when you called me at 6:30 in the morning to wake me up and tell me the news was, is this a fever dream? Okay, two, we got Team Puerto Rico back together on the Mets. If only we had Javi
I was gonna say,
on
imagine if Javi was still on the
there.
team.
It'd just be Team Puerto Rico. That's all it would have been.
Like Nick would
So
have called that from like years prior.
that's all
But
I could think about this
but
morning.
no, it didn't happen. So
I know,
And
but
then
still, it's
my
part of the
third
way that
initial, my third, as I'm sitting there after our phone call, is like I'm literally processing. It took me like a 30, 45 minutes to fall back asleep. The Mets now have the best infield in baseball, if not top three.
I,
Like
I,
it's hard.
I
Yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head that's.
I think it's fair to say that.
It's even
yeah,
better than that.
easily.
And it's just crazy. Like, and then once I went back to sleep, I woke up. The first thing I went to was like, okay, by now there has to be some reason why the Giants pulled out. And from everything that I've read, was for some reason not the Giants doctors, the Giants management was actually saw an injury pre MLB days on Correa's transcript. This is coming from like a Giants reporter, like a
Oh
Giants beat
wow.
writer. They saw an injury from pre MLB days that hasn't nagged them ever, and then that's one thing that they're like, maybe we can, you know,
Get a few dollars back.
renegotiate a lesser deal, and
Oh
like it
wow.
was concerning to them. And so once that happened, I heard that Scott Boras hasn't heard back from the Giants within 12 hours of the press conference being canceled, and then that's when Uncle Stevie comes in and
Yeah.
takes care of the rest.
Yeah. So what I had read on it to this point was, well, I guess last year before the Twins signing, there was something that was raised about a recurring back issue that he had with the
Yeah.
Astros. Didn't really, it hampered him in the early going with the Astros, but the final 2 years, he never, there was no injury like flare up, anything like that, but it was something that sort of came up. So from an injury standpoint, that's the thing you look at. He's a shortstop, or now a third baseman. It's the arm, you worry about that. Uh, then I mean, Kyle, I will say you kind of like raised something, sort of the red flag. Is this maybe an out? At least at first I thought it was from, coming to what Julian's saying, if the Giants try to, shave the price down and Correa said, I'm bolting. Or could it potentially be vice versa of, Correa was ready to come aboard and the Giants, kind of intentionally pull the rug out when they realize, hey, one superstar shortstop does not a franchise make per se. Since they made that signing, JD Martinez then went to the Dodgers, reinforcing that. There's still, headway for the Giants to make or the Dodgers, I should say, to make potentially, where they now say, hey, our best shot might not be in this free agent class. Maybe it's, trying to get a Shohei and a Manny next year or something to that, level. I'm just a little, I think I'm also kind of in the dark here about, what goes on to sort of lead to where we are, where now the Mets maybe have the greatest on paper roster in baseball history. And again, it always comes down to playing the games itself and stuff like that. But
Of
in
course.
terms of what this team looks like right now, I don't understand how it's not the best roster we've seen to date.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean it's crazy how the Mets lost Jacob DeGrom, who's like a generational talent, and only got better.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's for sure. That at this point goes without saying, and it's really really impressive. The other side of this, or on the other side of New York, I should say, the other big baseball news today: Aaron Judge officially signs his contract. Weirdly enough, throughout the ceremony, I was waiting for him to like stand up, walk off stage, and say, "I'm also going to the Mets," but uh, like I didn't wasn't sure what was going to happen, but instead we get the announcement: Aaron Judge is the 16th captain in New York Yankees history, first since Derek Jeter. This will be sort of our last point before we get into absolute total fucking nonsense. Um, Julian, we'll start with you on this one. How do you feel about it?
It just feels right. This man, he carries himself as a New York Yankees captain should. I feel like it's the best time. It's the best person. You know, I'd never in my life that I ever think I'd see another captain outside of a Derek Jeter type, but it just feels right, man.
How about you? What do you think?
Honestly, I'm just happy because I honestly, if you asked me a few months ago, I would have thought like really in my mind, I thought Aaron Judge was gonna leave. And now seeing that, signed the big deal, big money, and they're giving him the captain status, it just seems really perfect for me. Like I'm just super happy. I couldn't imagine it any other way.
Nice. I like that. I think for me, it was this moment today. Because again, I agree with you, Julian, where I said, it's this weird. I never thought we'd have another captain in my lifetime, as weird as it is to say. Obviously Mattingly, was the captain, then Jeter. Obviously before you have the incredible names, Garrett, you have Thurman Munson, you have Willie Randall, some of the most iconic, Ron Guidry, some of the most iconic players in baseball history, all New York Yankees, all captains. So it was this weird sort of like nod to what Aaron Judge has been able to do to this point. The moment it clicked for me of, oh, well, no, this makes sense, is listening to Aaron Judge speak today and realizing he is maybe the best bad interview in baseball since Derek Jeter, of
Yeah.
saying absolutely nothing while answering all of the questions with lengthy statements. Um, it was just really impressive. They waited for him to say, oh wait, since the news broke, you said, you always wanted to be a Yankee. Does that mean you wasted everyone else's time? No, I think I needed the process and everything like that. All right. He's just such a good bad interview, like truthfully. And I'm so accustomed to that as a captain that it makes sense. It adds up.
All right.
Yeah.
Get into it. Any last?
No, I think those are the big ones, unless we find out that Mike Trout, found a way to buy himself out of a contract and also go to Queens. At this point, it wouldn't shock me. But right now, we're going to turn to absolute nonsense that we had planned in advance, and we will not let this stop us. We're going to talk Dragon Ball Z and Major League Baseball. Okay. So right now, the whole premise of this is a fantasy draft concept, similar to something we've done on the show in the past. Julian, I know you got to be a part of one or two of these. Kyle, this will be a first for you, but essentially we get to have some fun. Pick rosters. We're gonna pick each of us is gonna pick a 10-man roster. A starting pitcher, a relief pitcher, catcher, first, second, third, short, left, center, right, and a DH. I think that's 11 man. I'm sorry, 11-man roster. So the whole premise here, we're going to use a personal love of ours, the three of us have in common. We're going to do Dragon Ball Z characters. And again, you're allowed to choose from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Super. What's the new one now?
Super.
Yeah, just Super.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
didn't
super.
they come out with something recently?
There's been the movies and then
I guess the movies, yeah.
the comics as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. So anyway, we it's a pretty wide, broad spectrum of characters theoretically you can choose from. So on this, we sort of have it mapped out in front of me here. So Kyle is going to get the first pick. Kyle
All right.
will be getting the first pick, followed by Julian and then myself. And it's going to be a serpentine style format. You're going to give me who you're taking for what position, and give me a little bit of a spiel. Sell us on it.
All right. So with my first pick, I'm taking Majin Buu at catcher because
Ooh,
I feel that he's the most versatile character that can literally do anything because he can change forms. So him at catcher, I'll have him in his fat Buu form because he has a sweet, catcher bod. So
I
that's
like that.
it's my
I like
my number one pick.
Ooh, I like that a lot. Damn. Shit. That was
All right.
good.
Does that fuck up your draft board at all, Nick?
So much, so fast. Wow.
Wait,
Oh,
you actually have a board?
yeah, I have a full-on
Oh,
draft board.
I also have a draft board in front of me.
I have a legitimate draft board. I had like them lined up in positions that I really liked them at. I have like 50 guys
Oh
like
yeah, I
lined
have.
up.
All right, if I can't get this guy, I got this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, like I really took
Wow.
this assignment very serious. So what is that? Super Boo. You liked him as Super Boo. See, I had Fat Majin Buu as my first baseman, just inhaling everything that got thrown that way.
No, I have a Majin Buu, but in that form, I have him at catcher.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. This is one thing I had. I had. Is there different forms that we can use? Like, is Super Boo and Fat Boo technically two different characters, or like,
I was thinking
or
about as different characters, but
and then like, how are we doing fusions? We're doing fusions in this or not?
I didn't have any fusions on mine, but
because I was also thinking like, what happens if like, let's say you had Trunks and you had Goten, and like, could you be like, I confuse them into being something else?
Try
yeah, see,
to try to work through the cap.
In fact,
it's an Otani situation. It's a pitcher and a designated hitter that sort of went like this. I like that a lot. So Julian, with your second pick now, who you got?
All right. So my first overall pick, I want big body, just pure nothing but power. I'm going Dragon Ball Super Broly. I have
Ooh,
him out in first base. Doesn't need to do much. Tall,
damn.
big target. I like it. I like it a lot.
Damn. See, I had a very specific route for Broly, and I was hoping he was gonna fall a while. I was hoping people would.
Broly, you really had Broly falling.
Yes,
That's funny.
because I thought, all right, the thing we know about Broly, okay, Broly is omni-focused. He can focus on one thing at a time, and that's beating up Goku. All right. So in a baseball setting, I had him as a designated hitter, and I did not have my designator hitter going high, kind of thing.
That's fair.
Okay.
That was sort of where my head was at with that. All right, right now I think I'm in shock maybe a little bit. Like you guys just allowed, the Mike Trout, the Ken Griffey Jr., the Willie Mays, the Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle to fall to me. My center fielder is the guy who's getting asses in seats. It is Goku. Goku is my center fielder. He's moving tickets like no one else. I mean,
I mean,
this is
but
the
is
freaking guy.
is he smart enough to play center field though?
He's not smart enough to play center field,
Dude,
but
he just has
I'll
to
let
be a
him have
freaking horse. And you know what? Just on that point alone, my number two pick, because we're going serpentine here, okay? I'm going the smartest potential guy for this kind of draft. The only man with professional baseball experience, mind you. Okay. Yamcha. Yamcha is getting slept on, and I know that, and I feel that in my heart. Okay. I get it. I know he got beat up by a Cyberman in like the second episode of Dragon Ball Z. I remember. I know he couldn't talk to Bulma for the longest in Dragon Ball because he was scared of women. I don't need any of that, okay? Because in my head, right, in Kami House back here, all right, it's similar to the Yankee Stadium dynamic, okay? I'm putting Yamcha in my left field, okay?
Okay.
All right. He can cover some ground for me. I don't need anything too crazy. Again, I have Goku in center doing instant transmission to catch everything. Okay. I have Yamcha in my left field though now. Okay. And he's just going to cover ground for me, do serviceable amount of stuff, and teach the rest of the guys how to play the game the right way because he's the only one who knows how to.
All right. I still a little high, but I can respect it.
Go ahead.
All right. Now for me, getting my shortstop, my premier player, I'm going Future Trunks at shortstop. Tell me when you look at that man, he is not a franchise shortstop.
Yo, that's literally what I was gonna do too, man. He's literally the franchise player. He's a guy that you build your team around for the future, bro.
Around. I think you have great contact, decent power, could just cover all of the field. I got it.
And it's the rare situation where you have a prospect who you know projects well in the future.
Exactly. He's the Fernando Tatis of this.
Yes, I love that. I really love that.
Originally, he doesn't hurt himself.
I will say, originally, when I thought you guys would have drafted like Goku, Vegeta 1-2, I had a whole spiel on Trunks being my number one at shortstop also. So
wow.
I like that. All
yep.
mindset.
Yeah, we're
I'm
all
not gonna lie. I have Vegeta on a lot of like other draft boards because I figured everybody else. But we'll go back.
All right, Kyle, go ahead.
All right, so because my pick, Future Trunks, got taken, I'm gonna go with the guy I think has the most potential out of everybody. I'm going Gohan at shortstop.
Wow.
That was damn. That's screwed. All right.
Damn.
Then,
I like it with Gohan. I had him in the outfield just because of that one episode where they just put him in outfields for the experience.
Oh, that's
See,
true.
I went a very different way with Gohan. He was going to be my catcher because I said he would have been the smartest guy definitively on the field.
That's funny because in the Super episode, he actually plays catcher.
That is dope. I have not seen that Super episode, and I love that. I'm really excited about that. Gonna have to watch that now. Okay. Kyle, you have the loop around there. So who do you got?
All right. So in a surprise pick, I'm gonna pick a dude that is gonna be the mentor of the team, a savvy vet, but also is going to be. I have a reason why I'm taking Piccolo at first base.
Ooh.
Because that man's gonna be able to snatch everything, be able to stretch his arms and catch everything, bro. Big radius.
I love that for him. I had him in a different position, but I also love that for him.
Yeah,
so he's gonna be the mentor, the savvy vet on the team.
Damn, that was really good. I like that a lot for him. He was going to be my backup catching option if somebody took Goku. So I'm now out 2 catchers.
Oh, I was going starting pitching with him.
Oh, okay.
The arm angles would be crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Let's see.
Damn.
All right. So I'm gonna go. Where do I want to go with this? All right. For third base, I'm actually going to go and pick Vegeta. I think Vegeta will be a strong, solid third baseman. Him and his prodigy over there on the left side of the field. I feel like that's going to be a good duo, good communications. We're starting it.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. And I'm going to be honest with you. For very similar reasons for what you just laid out there about having a very, like, I want some unison. I want some unity. I want players who play well together. That's why I have Goku and Yamcha in my outfield. Okay. So right now, back to back, I want Android 17 as my shortstop and Android 18 as my second baseman. Up the middle defense. Are you kidding me? Give me the androids and Goku. Nothing is getting by us. I like the brother sister combination. I like the familiarity there. So, Julian, go ahead. Who you got here?
All right. For my, I'm gonna go pitcher now. He's a
Ooh,
relatively new character. Not
mm,
many people are probably gonna know about him, but I'm going with the Granola from the comics. That
okay.
man is the best sniper in the galaxy. He's taken on Goku and Vegeta. He's gonna be a dominant workhorse. Just giving me 8 innings every single outing. I'm with it.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So I gotta ask. That's your starter or your reliever?
My starter.
Starter. All right, 7, 8 innings. All right, cool. All right, that's an interesting take. I like that. My man went really new on us. Okay. I like it. I like it. Kyle, you got a back to back here at the 4-5.
All right, back to back. I'm taking my man Jiren
Ooh.
in center field. Actually, not center field. I take it back at right field. And
Ooh.
then in
Okay.
center field, I'm taking Hit
And
because with Hit's ability, I feel like he can get all over the field and cover as
Yeah.
much ground.
yeah,
And then Jiren, I just has him as my straight power guy that's just gonna just do whatever
Like
it
that.
takes to get them
I love
RBIs
that one.
and get on base. He's gonna be slugging.
I like that. I like that a lot, man. Shit. Damn,
All
man.
right.
I
Let me
wish I
see.
didn't stop watching Dragon Ball Z after the Cell Saga after looking at this. Um, all right. Julian.
All right. I'm gonna start getting cracking in my outfield. In left field, I'm going with Janemba. I feel like his ability can cover ground. I'm going purely defensive capabilities with my outfield. Janemba's gonna get crazy. He also has a pretty decent pop in his bat. I'm liking it.
Okay. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. All right. So now I got to start thinking. All right. I have Goku in center. So my up the middle is Goku in center, Android 17 and 18 in shortstop, at shortstop and second, respectively. Yamcha's in left field because, again, he's the only person who knows how to play this game. Where do I go from here? I have another back to back. All right. Okay. I feel okay. All right. So right now, I'm going to take my damn. I had Jiren as my third baseman, but I'm going to transition now. I'm going to take Oob.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay.
the forgotten character.
Oob at third base. You know he's coming up to the batter's box, no batting gloves, no cleats. Uh, like my man is playing
Straight from the yard.
stickball, and I feel like that's super underrated. You know, this is my grit and grind here. All right. You know, my up the middle is very swaggy and stuff. Like Yamcha, you know, again, doesn't have the ability, but talks a big game. I need some humble team players. I like Oop here. Third baseman, you know he's gonna get dirty because he already is. And I just feel good about that. And then from
That's
there, damn, I don't know where do I go here? You know what? One of my favorite players. Damn, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I can. All right. One of my favorite players as a kid growing up was Ichiro Suzuki. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
mhm.
Absolutely loved Ichiro. I still think he's one of the greatest players I've ever watched in my life. The combination of speed, a laser for an arm, kind of a smaller guy. All right. I'm going Frieza as my right fielder. Yeah.
That was my next pick.
Just just full Ichiro vibes with that one, man. I just want the like and he has such a niche audience that like we're my look your teams might be better at this point. My team is
More
selling to me.
marketable.
My team is moving freaking weight.
Frieza
Yamcha's a
is
sex
not
symbol and that's underrated.
Frieza's not going to be a fan favorite, bro. He's going to be like a a dude that everybody boos every time he goes up, but he just
Joey
rakes.
Gallo.
He just rakes.
Nah, man, he's Ichiro. Like literally.
Nah, everybody loves Ichiro. People are not
Yeah,
gonna love Frieza, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna
Yo,
lie. On my draft board, I had Frieza as a catcher. Cunning is very calculating, and I want someone behind the dish that just talks shit to get the hitters off their game. But you took him off, so
yeah.
now I gotta work some things. All right, I mean, our rebounds. Just concerned about talking shit. Let me add Cell onto the squad. Put him out in right field.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn
Yeah, I
it.
had to be my guy. Nice power bat, can cover a lot of distance, and I just need someone who's about that. I need that team captain,
Son of
that
a
it factor
bitch.
in the locker room, that just not afraid to bust people's heads.
So wait, where did you have him?
I have him in right.
Son of a bitch. He was my starting pitcher.
Yo, he's my starting pitcher too. I wanted someone that was really powerful but super arrogant. That was gonna be able to just
Yes.
go out there and just he don't care, bro. He's gonna perform. I had him as my starting pitcher. He's literally my next pick.
Yo, that was literally I was hoping like I'm so upset. I felt like the Frieza thing tipped you guys off too much. And I feel so and it was like, who did I want more? Did I want Cell as my starting pitcher or Frieza in my right field? And now I have to really reevaluate. And I'm really upset about that.
Oh
Um
man, I don't know what my next pick is gonna be. All right, I'm gonna figure it out.
I thought we were going to do a full rotation, so I did have Cell also in starting pitching, and just in
okay.
case I can't get him into my outfield if I picked all my original outfielders first.
Damn it.
Okay,
Right.
okay, okay.
All right.
Hmm. So I'm up, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So man. Okay. At second base, I want to have somebody that's super reliable, who who's going to be cool, calm, and collect. Is always going to figure out a way, to make the right play and stuff like that. So I'm putting Krillin at second base,
Love that.
and
Love that.
and then oh man, oh that one really messed me up.
Right. Fuck.
At starting pitching, I'm gonna put Tien at starting pitching
Ooh.
I like
because I
it.
feel like he's gonna be a dude that just night in, night out is just
About the
we
business.
we call him up out there. He's gonna handle his business. He's gonna do what we're gonna get from him every single time. So I'm putting Tien at starting pitcher.
Damn, I love
I
that.
like it. Because Tien, the only serious character on the show.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
had him as another like third base option. If someone like
I,
somehow stumbled upon my pick before I got there,
I
I'd
also
take
had
him.
him in my draft board. I had him as a pitcher as well.
Mm,
All
I just
right.
had to think with that intensity. But all right, Julian, it's on you now. Where you at?
All right. So I need a dependable center fielder. I'm gonna have to go with Beerus in center
Wait, you
field.
have a center fielder. You have
No, I have
Janemba.
a left fielder and a right fielder.
Yeah, he had
Oh,
him at left
sorry.
and right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought you said.
Yeah.
So
Now,
you
because
have
you heard
Beerus.
him say be able to like cover a lot of ground.
That yeah.
Yeah. I'm going for pure athleticism in my outfield. So I'm going Beerus, center field, really great bat, can pretty much do whatever. He's a five-tool player, and it's a shame he didn't go a lot higher.
Damn. That just took. Damn it. He was another relief pitching option for me. Because he's super lazy. He's definitely not doing this like, you know,
Long term, yeah. Hey,
yeah,
I'm just in this for a season. If he's my Luis Robert, that's it. And
yeah. That's really, oh, damn
all
it.
right, your turn, Nick.
Yeah, I know that really screwed me up.
Good.
Fuck. All right, what do I have? All right. So on the field, I still need a first baseman and a catcher, and then I need a couple pitchers and a DH. I feel comfortable with my DH options. Like they're mostly untouched aside from Broly. All right, do I want to go first base or pitching or catching? Shit, catchers are damn near out too. Oh God, this sucks.
think I'm good. And my catcher outfit.
Shit. All right. So I'm going to start here. I'm looking at my infield, okay?
Okay.
And in looking at my infield, I'm realizing that between Android 17 and 18, kind of hot-headed at times. I might have a lot of errors, a lot of throwing mishaps. So I need a first baseman who's gonna pick it. Great footwork, all-time great footwork, maybe. I'm gonna take Raccoon as my first
Nice.
baseman. Raccoon from the Ginyu Force to Kami House.
I'm picturing the poses as he's
Yes,
stretching for
yes.
every
That's
single.
literally what I went for in my head. It's another power bat. Right now, Goku's my 3, probably. With Raccoon as my cleanup guy. I know what I'm getting there. Actually, Goku might have to slot up to the 2. I don't know. I'll think lineup in a second here. But yeah, I'm feeling good about that. Raccoon at first base. Now, do I dress my catcher? Like the one catching option that I really fell in love with. You're not gonna. I know you guys aren't gonna pick, and this is where I feel like I messed up with Oob at the time I took him. You know what? I'm gonna go pitcher then. And specifically, all right, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna take a guy that it's gonna be you know what? It's gonna be very hard to hit him. Yeah. All right. We saw what Clay Holmes was able to do with the sinker this year in Major League Baseball, right? So, just absolute dead ball. We've seen the success of guys coming in with new pitches. It's the success of Japanese guys with splitters, etc. I'm gonna have a guy who throws a legitimate spitball, and then he's gonna turn your bat to stone. I'm gonna take Deborah as my starting pitcher.
I
Deborah,
like
the
Really?
I like it.
yeah. Like, I mean, you're not gonna it's ground ball pitching at that point. Keep it on the infield at that point. All right. I got Raccoon over
You
there.
gotta trust your defense.
Yep. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm happy about that.
All right.
I'll take
So I'm
Deborah.
looking at my roster.
Okay.
I'm looking at my roster. I'm seeing a lot of hotheads, a lot of young people. So I need a strong veteran presence to just round everybody out and bring everybody together. So
Okay.
for my catcher, I'm going Master Roshi.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going Master Roshi.
I like that.
He's gonna be one of the vocal leaders on the team. He's gonna be able to just, command where the pitches are going all the time. Everyone's gonna respect him on the pitching staff. It just and he doesn't really have to get down low that much. He just stays standing, can pop up,
Already in the
toss it.
crouch. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't need
Shit.
much out of his bat. I just need him for his experience.
See, for me, I went the opposite way. I said he's older. He's literally one of the oldest characters on this. I had him as
He
like
can still hang
I
with the
need the DH for him.
he can still the tournament of power just proved he can hang with the best of them still.
Yeah, but that was the thing is like, but he didn't have the longevity in it.
Hey, that's why I just need him as a catcher, man. He doesn't need it's not gonna wear and tear on his body because he's not crouching all the time. He's
Yeah,
short. He could just be standing still, especially with everybody on our list are like 8 feet plus, so the strike
yeah,
zones are gonna be big.
that's true. Now, I actually have a really small team. I have Android 17, 18, and Frieza. My strike zone is like this. Damn.
All right, your turn, Kyle.
Okay. You guys took a lot of my picks, but at third base, I'm gonna have him next to his brother, who I have Gohan at shortstop. I'm taking Goten at third base as a young dude, very fiery, who's he's gonna have quick hands, quick movement, and he has a lot of power behind him that you don't see when you look at him, but then when he shows it, you're like, whoa. So another dude, I got a high potential guy, and he's gonna be right next to his brother. So they're gonna play really well next to each other, gonna help each other out.
See,
So yeah, I
this is
got
where, can I just say, this is where I was hoping like Julian somehow forgot about it. because I had Goten as like if I got Trunks as my shortstop, Goten was gonna be my second baseman and just
Yeah.
have this like perfect unison up the
See,
middle.
I thought about that, but because I went future Trunks, that it wouldn't match up
Goten,
that well.
yo, Goten gonna grow up. All that means is you have like different levels of this shit. Anyway, continue, Kyle. Go ahead.
So yeah, I have him at third base, and then in a surprise pick, I'm putting in left field my boy Nail
Ooh,
because I got
like
Piccolo at first, so I just think they're gonna have nice little chemistry together. I think they're both gonna push each other, so
Love that.
I got him in left.
that.
Love that. Damn. I really love that.
All right,
Oh,
so I'm gonna go relief, where I still need my second baseman.
yeah, you need a relief pitcher, a
Okay.
second baseman, and a designated hitter. We all
Yeah,
need a DH though.
and I need a closer as well because I don't have a closer. I just have.
Oh, we're doing closers as well.
I thought so, right? Or
I
we
thought it
just
was
do
just
I
one.
one
I
had
thought it
relief?
was just one relief.
I had one relief, but I mean, there's enough guys if you guys want to throw in a closer.
Okay, I thought we were doing a closer and relief. All right, so
We could do both. Kyle, do you have enough guys?
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
All right,
Hey, bro,
we can do a couple.
I don't got a board, so I've been
Hey,
figuring it
can
out
I
this whole
all
say
time.
right, I'm
this
gonna
helps me
round
out
out my
so
infield.
much?
I'm gonna round out my infield. I definitely need more of a contact bat, someone top of the lineup.
Okay.
I'm going Pycon in second base.
Ooh.
I think Pycon will be a solid 1-2 punch with Trunks, very swaggy, nice movements, contact bat in the top of the lineup. I'm liking it.
All right. Wow. Okay. So a lot has happened for me right here. So now that we added the concept of having both a essentially a middle reliever slash setup and a closer also, I'm gonna take both right now
Okay.
because I'm very confident in what I wanted. I was very torn on who my relief pitcher was gonna be throughout this.
Okay.
Okay. So Kyle, a little bit of background. Vegeta was gonna be my relief pitcher because I
Mhm.
wanted that swagger. I wanted that fucking fire. Okay.
He is
So
not close.
instead, right now, my closer, we know where the game of baseball has gone. Okay. All right. We know that hard throwers are what baseball is about. So I'm going to give you the hardest thrower, a guy who literally has a rocket for an arm, Android 16, as my closing pitcher. My man is literally shooting his hand off baseball intact.
I
And
respect
like,
it. I respect it. See, I had him
all
in I
right.
had him in DH because a big body guy doesn't seem that athletic. I had him
Yeah,
as a
that's why I had
DH
him too.
option.
Nah, man,
Uh,
rocket for an arm.
but I can see it. I can see it and I respect it.
All right. And then right here, this is where I'm gonna throw you guys way off the scent. All right. Someone no one had on their draft board. Kyle didn't have a draft board, but even if he did, it's not on his draft board. Okay. Now that I have an option as a middle reliever, I need somebody who can give you guys different looks.
Hmm.
I
I'm
need
curious
somebody,
now. I'm curious.
okay? I need somebody who's going to be out there it might be pitch to pitch. All it takes is a slight breeze or a dandelion, and you're seeing something different. I'm going to take Launch as my Pat Vendetti. Right hander, left hander, you don't know what the hell's coming. Okay? That is she's a brunette, and then she's a blonde, and then she's throwing that ball by you, or she's hitting you with the slow, soft stuff. Okay? You don't know what is coming day to day, pitch to pitch, and that to at bat. You can't touch it. Launch is my relief pitcher.
All right. I'm going I'm gonna
Pitcher
go
baby.
my DH route. You know, I need something to round out this lineup. I just need some big country power.
Mm.
With nothing but pure just I'm taking a trailer tractor and swinging this. I'm going Android 13 as my DH.
Wow, he went to the movies. Okay, I like that. And they play baseball a lot in the country.
They do.
They do.
Yep. Damn, that's a good one. I like that a lot. I didn't go that deep with the movies.
I have like two movie characters on my team.
I mean, technically Broly, but then I only had one more, but I'm not gonna throw them
Yeah.
out because I don't want to help anyone. But go ahead, Kyle, you're up.
Okay, so at my DH spot, I'm taking a dude that literally has, to me, almost unlimited power. We still have yet to see what this man can really do. I'm
Oh,
getting Whis at my DH spot.
Like
I'm really surprised that he's still on the board at this point, but I'm taking him at DH because that dude, unlimited power in my opinion. So I'm taking him at DH.
oh,
And
Kyle, you're
then
gonna make me get creative because that was
why?
about to be my catcher.
Really? Really?
I went all
I
smarts and wisdom with my catcher, and I thought everyone forgot about him. I had
You have my
Gohan,
cat?
Piccolo, and Whis. I wanted the wisdom behind the plate.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so
You
what I
know,
got left? I got relief and then
especially
closer,
because I
right?
got three dummies on the mound. Shit.
Word. So yeah, I have relief and closer left. Well, this is
Yeah.
tough. I don't know.
Look at my draft board. Like I said, I have a couple. Yeah. I got one I really liked in that spot.
All right, I'm
Actually,
gonna take a dude that I think at my release spot, I'm gonna take someone that I feel is gonna be like another dude that's gonna be a savvy vet, and also because also Piccolo, I'm gonna take
um,
I'm gonna take Kami.
oh, were you not gonna say Kami?
No, I was, but
Okay.
I was also thinking about something else that I was like maybe let me switch that, but no, I'm taking Kami
Oh, damn. You,
because of the Piccolo, and I need someone that's just gonna be also another savvy vet that has been
gotcha.
around for a long time that knows a lot. I'm gonna have him as my relief pitcher.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. He's like freaking Oliver Perez, never gonna retire.
Word. All right. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with my closer because I really only have closing and relief left. I knew he was gonna be late, but I want to pick him up now. Nick, you talked earlier about just throwing straight heat, just nothing but gas. I'm talking 100 plus, all that. I'm going Nova Shinron from Dragon Ball GT.
Jesus.
That
Ooh.
man is nothing but flames, just pure heat, straight down the middle. I'm going for it. Reliable, held Goku's back. I know he can be that closer that couldn't seal the deal.
Damn. That's a good one. That's really good. I didn't really watch GT, but I feel like that's a good one.
He said, I feel like it's a good one.
Damn. Ah, Kyle, you really fucked me up with that Weiss pick. Because
Really?
literally, I have two picks left. It's my catcher and my DH to close this out. And
I'm
then I
super
just have to,
surprised he was still on the board, to be honest with you.
yeah, same. And then
Like,
I was like, oh, everyone forgot. I can just wait. But somehow I took launch.
Yeah, he did.
I
For
got
some
so
reason.
that pick and the ooh pick, you reached,
I jumped the gun a little bit. Man, there's some good options left for me at my. Oh, wow. All right. All right. Mm. All right. You know what? My heart of hearts. All right. I'm going to trust the heart of the cards here. And when I wrote these down, I felt really good at them, good about them. Okay. I'm going to take us back to Dragon Ball with both of these. Okay. So, first up, I need a catcher and I need a backstop who's going to stop everything. Okay. Nothing's getting by him. Okay. Not this spitball from Deborah, not launch on her bullshit, and not an Android 16 rocket. I need someone who's stopping everything. And the reason he is stopping everything is because he can turn himself into a brick wall. Give me Plar.
I like it.
Love that for me.
I love that for you too.
Then I'm going to double down. They're not ready for this. Okay. I'm going to take another shapeshifter. Okay. And I'm going to take a shapeshifter who can turn into people. I'm going to take someone who can turn into the best designated hitter in baseball history, David Ortiz. I'm taking Oolong.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going with this.
Neither did
Yes.
I. I was like, wait.
That's not. That's absolutely not where I thought you were going with that.
Yo, I'm so sorry.
I like how in a game full of gods and like multi-universal beings, you're picking a pig who can turn into an actual human being in this game.
You ain't playing baseball, bro. Like, I'm
You're
so sorry.
acting
You
like
can turn
these
into
balls.
David Ortiz?
You're acting like these balls aren't going to be like sailing all everywhere.
I don't need him to track it down.
Oh, he still needs
He's
to
my
track our
DH.
pitching down.
Yo, he got it. It's David Ortiz. You've seen anybody that David Ortiz can't hit? Exactly.
I mean,
Yo,
we also haven't
it's
seen him
all
hit
good.
like a 400-mile-per-hour fastball either.
He'll figure it out, man. Worst case scenario, you turn into Edgar Martinez for when you bring out a lefty. Look at that. Yo, I won the game. All right, go ahead.
I won the game. All right, for relief pitching, I'm going with a man who's gonna be my Nestor Cortez. Just every time he's pitching, you're just gonna get a different pose, different little shimmy every single time.
Keep
I'm
you off
going with
balance.
Captain Ginyu as
Love
my
that.
middle relief pitcher.
Okay. Okay.
I like that.
All right.
All right. So in my last pick, because I need his closer. I have two options because I don't know the person I want to pick. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to pick this person. So if you guys feel like I'm not allowed, you can just tell me no. So at my closer position, I want someone that's just real arrogant, who just doesn't care, and whoever comes to play, he's just trying to blow them away. I got Goku Black at the closer position.
I'll allow that. He's a different character.
So okay,
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, I got him as my closer to round
All
out
right.
my squad.
I like,
I like
he's
that.
smart, cunning. He's not just gonna rely on his fastball. I like it.
I like that a lot. All right, man. I feel good about this. All right, you guys want me to read these teams back to you real quick?
Yeah.
Why not?
All
Yeah,
right, so
recap for the
Kyle.
audience.
All right, so Kyle, his pitching staff is TN as his starter. Then he goes to TN in the middle innings, closes it down with Goku Black. Super Boo is his catcher. Piccolo at first, Krillin at second, Goten at third with Gohan playing short. Outfield left to right goes Nail, Hit, and Jiren. And his DH is Whis. I mean, that's strong shit, man.
That's solid. That's
Yeah,
solid.
solid team, solid team.
I will say, I think Kyle maybe did the best of incorporating like every like saga of Dragon Ball.
You think so?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you kept Krillin and TN in like Krillin, TN, and Kami. I'm sorry, in
Yeah.
like really prominent roles. Then for the Dragon Ball Z guys, Piccolo, Super Buu, Gohan, and then for the
I got three super characters. Yeah.
yeah, Jiren, Hit, and freaking Whis, Goku Black. You got four.
Yeah. Oh yeah, four. Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good balance. I like what you did there. Julian, your pitching staff goes Granola, Captain Ginyu, Nova Shenron. Your catcher is Master Roshi. Then you go first is Broly, second base. You went Pycon. Third base, Vegeta. Shortstop, Trunks. Outfield left to right is Janemba, Beerus, and Cell. And then I have the team that actually moves fucking tickets, man.
The have fun team.
The have fun team.
Have fun, call it what you want. Dude, I got Deborah just throwing the unhittable pitch as my starter. All right. And he taking you all to hell with him. Then I got Launch as my middle reliever. Again, different looks every time. Just throwing that out there. Android 16 as my Araldus Chapman Fireball closer. Then, all right, behind the plate, I got Poir turning himself into a brick wall so nothing gets by. And then when you try to steal a base, he turns himself into a cannon. Just throwing that out there. Um, First base, I got Raccoon, best footwork in the league. Second base, Android 18 to play with her brother Android 17.
I also
Best
see
freaking
that.
I really
charisma.
feel like
I
he's
like
trying
that
to
one.
market his team over our teams. Like he's doing all these extra words in his team where he just flat out just said our name.
Yankee fans, did you
This
love
is
Matt
ESPN
Carpenter?
coverage right here.
Did you love Matt Carpenter swinging with no batting gloves? You're gonna love. Ooh, you don't got cleats either. Uh, then in the outfield, left to right, I got Yamcha, only dude who knows how to play this game. Goku in center. Frieza in right. One, Goku is the reason we have the league. I mean, he's the freaking logo. You're welcome. Frieza, that is my Ichiro Suzuki. And then as DH, David Ortiz, also known as Oolong. Yo,
I,
that's
your
yo.
team will
I even sold the
100.
Red Sox fans. What are you guys doing? Yeah, you might win, but you're not selling tickets.
Honestly, bro, like you just said, I'm just trying to win.
I'm trying to win, yeah. Because now that I'm thinking about it,
My
Frieza would
team all heart.
100% sabotage a fly ball to Goku just to fuck up Goku. Like, there's no chemistry right there in right field.
Yo, honestly, I thought about taking Chi Chi just to mess with Goku, but I was like, I don't think her skill set is really going to help me
Because
out.
she had the skill set here. She could definitely be your skipper, though.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
exactly.
all right, of people left, anybody got a manager they're passionate about?
Ooh, a manager.
Oof.
I did think about that for a second, but I never really pinned one down. Hmm.
Fuck it. Going Yogi Berra with it. Master Roshi's my player manager.
Oh wow. Okay. All right, I can definitely beat that. I need a guy who's gonna be out there. He's gonna be helping my team recover after every game. Okay. He's gonna be talking them up. All right. He knows he's not the best guy out there, but he's gonna be helping them every single day get better. And he might be feeding them performance enhancers. I'm taking Yajirobe.
My manager,
I thought you were going today. I'm not gonna lie.
my manager is gonna be surprised, but I'm taking Bulma because she knows how
Mm.
to take the lead, but also she got the technology to back it up. So she got all the training facilities, all that stuff that's gonna have my team at the tip top that they can be. Because I have a lot of dudes that I took on potential base, and she's gonna unlock that potential. I'm telling you.
I like that.
I
I
like
will
it.
say I really like that. I gotta be honest here. I think the thing that throws me the most, how unpopular Dragon Ball GT is.
I'm not surprised
Only
by
one
that.
character.
There's
Only one
one character who was taken in the 11th round by Julian.
character.
GT is really the black sheep. Like they're really trying to
It
like
Yeah.
is.
just write it out.
All right. I don't know what
Oh,
you guys is.
I thought about it. Can I change my manager?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
go
Who you
ahead.
got?
King Kai. Going King Kai.
Mm.
Going
Ooh,
knowledge.
I
Always
feel like
helping everybody out.
he would be the best dude to like manage like different personalities
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff
he is
like
a
that.
play.
Yeah.
He's a player's coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. No, I like that. I like that a lot. All right. So I gotta ask anybody like that because I have my draft board and stuff.
We're 50 deep.
Anybody that you guys feel maybe got snubbed here?
Ooh.
Because I have quite a few guys.
My biggest snub is definitely Bardock.
Yeah. Fuck, I
Yes.
didn't even think about Bardock.
Yeah, that's my biggest snub.
Yeah, I had Bardock as a potential left fielder with him and Goku doing the Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr. thing.
Yeah, if I
Okay.
was able to get Goku, I was definitely gonna take Bardock, but it didn't work out that way.
Let's see, Julian, you got any big snubs? I'll read off my
Honestly, most
draft
of the
board
people off my draft board are people that you picked up, that you
now.
guys
Okay.
both picked. Probably the only one that I didn't go with is again one of the newer characters from the comics is Moro, who's one of the big villains. I had him in a catcher role, but I really like Master Roshi a lot more in that specific role.
Okay. So I will say my starting pitching options that I really loved. So it was Cell One, and then predicated on this idea that I thought I might get Vegeta as my reliever, and like the hot-headed Vegeta. I
I'm
said,
really,
all right,
it's really
wait,
great. That you think
who did
he could be a
Vegeta
good
close?
reliever.
Wait, ready? Who did Vegeta close for? Nappa
Oh,
was a thought there for me. Like Nappa could give me a good 7-8, and then like Vegeta just closed that bitch out.
Napa,
Who else?
Napa is a setup, man. Okay, I like
But
that.
Yeah.
the whole thing is Vegeta doesn't close.
Yeah,
Again,
that's my
exclusively.
biggest thing. I just don't see him.
He's just
He,
not
he
clutch. I love
chokes. He
Vegeta.
chokes under pressure, man.
Another starting pitching option I liked a lot was Garlic Jr. because like he's from the dead zone. He's the only person who has like immortality, so like he's gonna like last in that game forever.
Okay.
Was a thought process there. Who else I have in here? Uh, relief pitcher, another guy who can reinvent himself, Dr. Giro, Android 20. I liked him in there. Mr. Popo was another option behind the plate for me. Good hands.
Good hands.
Oh, there's another snub, bro. A
Oh, go
dude
ahead.
that's literally just a winner. That guy never loses. Hercule, bro. Everyone
Yes.
forget about
Wait,
him,
I didn't
bro.
get there. Damn it.
That guy doesn't lose.
I thought
He's a winner, bro. He's a winner.
Yo, he was my number two. Because again, I told you guys, Kami House plays like Yankee Stadium in my head. So I had Hercule Satan in right field in front of the bleachers, just talking all of the shit to them, just having the time of his life. Like he was absolutely the guy that like the fans are getting behind.
But here's the thing: he wins, but he's a defensive liability.
Yo, but he moves tickets, and I
He's an
have
everything
Goku next to him.
liability, man.
He's 100% like a good. I'll have you on my bench. You'll rock with the guys. You're a fan favorite. You'll go out there when we're blowing each other out. But
Another good coaching option, though.
another good
Like
coach.
if you just want like a figurehead who's
Yeah.
not making moves, that's a good one. Who else we have on here? Nobody went Shenron or Parunga.
I didn't know where to put Shenron. Shenron
I
was on
didn't know
my.
where to put them.
I just didn't know where to put him.
As soon as I
had,
thought of Shenron, I thought of like the Seven Dragons from fucking GT,
see,
and I'm
I
like,
didn't
oh,
watch
Nova's
GT.
got the gas.
Chatsu gets the
Chatsu,
snub.
Chatsu, he doesn't have the body. He doesn't have the skill set.
I had him at third base. Really
He
explosive
could be
temperament, like a George
solid
Brett.
closer.
George
Huh?
Brett.
You know,
I like
just
that.
short, blow it up real quick.
No, I had him at third base. A very explosive temperament like George Brett was my thought process there. Corin, another option.
Corner would be
Also at third base.
a solid manager.
Yeah, no, I had him at third base, cat-like reflexes.
Oh, man, got
Second
literal with
base,
it.
I had a couple people here. Videl,
Vidal's a
another,
snub. Vidal's a snub.
and Jace, another member of the Ginyu Force. I liked him a lot. I just felt second base would have been a good spot for him. I had Supreme Kai as an outfield option along with Pan in case I wanted to do the antithesis of the Bardock Goku thing. If I went the other way and went granddaughter with grandfather in the outfield, I thought that would be again, I'm moving tickets. I don't know what the hell you guys do. You're playing in front of empty stadiums, but
Hey,
I am moving tickets.
As long as I get the dub, that's all that matters.
I don't know, man. I'm making money off of this venture. Who else? Cooler, big snub.
Yeah, Cooler's a snub. I had him as DH role.
I had him
Really?
as a center field option.
Hey, what did you guys see from Cooler that made you think that this dude was like somebody that can really, really hit like that as a DH?
I just thought about his final form. Just big body, Aaron Judge type.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I had him in a center field option. I had like the Frieza skill set, but in a Goku body.
But if you couldn't get Goku, was he going to be him and Frieza?
No, I had Beerus as my second.
Kind of like an Upton brother situation.
Maybe that actually would have been good. Again, a lot happened because you guys let Goku fall to me first round. I had like so much worked out. Zarbon and Dodoria were options.
Doria would have been a good catcher.
Yeah. Raditz was another like I thought I might have like the full family outfield of Bardock in left, Goku in center, Raditz in right. Thought about it. Uh and another fun designated hitter option that I had to sort of close this out because I think I've hit everybody else here. Goldo, also of the Ginyu Force, freeze it, see what the pitch is doing,
Oh yeah.
and then be able to like just make contact on it. I
Oh
think you
yeah,
guys went hit.
I thought about him. I thought about him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kyle, I think you went hit for a similar reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the only reason
Yeah,
why.
I had hit in the same
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah,
Or I had
again,
him I had him also in the hot corner in my draft board as well.
I also
ooh,
thought about him at third base as well too.
I like this. I like this. We had fun with this one.
This was a good
I'm really excited about what this was. Yeah.
one.
Again, if I had to pick a favorite that is not mine, I will say I have to go Kyle just on the sense of like he really hit everything like equally.
I tried to have a lot of chemistry, a lot of dudes that that would help each other out, push each
Nah,
other.
man, I have the most chemistry. Don't do that.
Nick has outside of Frieza,
Yeah,
who's like
that
he is
Frieza
the
thing.
Jamie Tart of your team.
Yeah, man. He does. Yo, every team needs that one.
Yeah,
All right,
and
you gotta.
I have a team full of those ones.
Yeah, you have bad chemistry, bro.
Hey, that's why I have Master Roshi to just round everybody together. He got everybody
I'm just
together
saying,
to determine a
even
power.
your father son dynamic at shortstop, third base hate each other like Jeter and A-Rod.
And, hey, and guess what they did? Won a championship together.
All right, I'm just saying, like it's not a conducive like winning environment. I
But
just
Yamcha's a goat though. He's a goat.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know, absolutely. All right, man. Thank you guys for doing this with me. This is a
thanks
lot
for
of
vibing.
fun.
This is fun.
And
Yes, it
we gonna have to
was.
do another one of these really soon because I genuinely enjoyed it. And that's all that really matters. All right. It has been real. It has been nice. It has been really nice. Thanks again, guys.